Hello guys, in this audio I'm going to explain Gulf and Middle East landforms, lesson 4. So please concentrate with me and try to open your book or use the summary and follow me please, okay? Our lesson today about the Middle East. The Middle East region is an area of 5 million square miles. The Middle East region is an area, it's a very big area, and it contains from 5 million square miles. The region has different physical features and landforms, and I said before, region means the area. The region means the area. The area has different physical features and landforms. Okay, and who made physical features and landforms? God. Okay. And if I ask you, give me some examples about the physical features, like what? Mountains, rivers, deserts, okay? Most of the Middle East region is arid. What's meant by arid? Arid means very dry. Yeah. So most of the Middle East region is arid, is very dry. Because of what? Because of vast deserts. Vast deserts means the very large deserts, okay? So most of the Middle East region is arid, very dry because of the large deserts, okay? The Middle East is located where? The location of the Middle East. The Middle East is located in Southwest Asia and Northeast Africa. Southwest Asia and Northeast Africa. So the Middle East region is located in Southwest Asia and Northeast Africa. And the Middle East stretches from the Black Sea, extends from the Black Sea in the north to the Arabian Sea in the south, and the Mediterranean Sea in the west to the mountains of Iran. Okay, so the Middle East stretches or extends from the Black Sea and the Black Sea in the north to the Arabian Sea in the south and the Mediterranean Sea in the west to the mountains of Iran. The Middle East region is divided by mountains and rivers. The Middle East region is divided by what? Divided by mountains and rivers into 6 different zones. So if I ask you, the Middle East region is divided by what? Divided by mountains and rivers. Mountains and rivers. And it is divided into 6 different zones. 6 different zones. Let's explain the first zone. Zone means area or region or place. Zones, 6 zones, 6 areas, 6 regions, 6 places. The first zone is where the Nile River flows from Sudan in the south through the Sahara of Egypt in the north. So where is the first zone? The first zone starts from the Nile River, which flows from Sudan in the south through the Sahara of Egypt in the north. And finishing where? Finishing into the Mediterranean Sea. This is the first zone. Let's explain now the Nile River. The Nile River is a major source of life in Egypt. Major source means it's a very important source of life in Egypt. The Nile River is a major source of life in Egypt. It's a very important source of life in Egypt. And it was the base of all the ancient Egyptian civilizations. The Nile River was the base of all the ancient Egyptian civilizations and continues to support the fertile soil. What's meant by fertile? Fertile means rich soil, okay? And this rich soil needed for farming to be a source of food and transportation. So the Nile River is a major source, a very important source of life in Egypt, and was the base of all the ancient Egyptian civilizations. Okay, let's explain the alluvial. What is alluvial? Alluvial means rich soil deposit. Rich soil deposit. Okay? And the deposit means the action of placing something in specific place. The action of placing something or put something in a specific place. Or okay, this is so alluvial. Alluvial is rich soil deposit. Okay, and the deposit means the action of placing something in a specified place or in a special place. And the alluvial is located in the southern part of the first zone. Okay, so the location of the alluvial in the southern part of the first zone, and broken by the 6 waterfalls. Waterfalls means water falling from heights. Waterfalls means water. Waterfall. Waterfall means water falling from heights. Waterfalls. Water falling from where? From heights. Let's move to the second zone. The second zone is the eastern area of the Nile Valley. Eastern area of the Nile Valley across the eastern desert and Sinai Peninsula, where the eastern Mediterranean coastal plain forms the Levant, including Palestine, Western Syria, and Lebanon. So let's explain the second zone again. Where is the second zone? It's in the eastern area of the Nile Valley. The second zone is in the eastern area of the Nile Valley, okay? And what is Levant? Levant is an area, and this area includes Palestine, Western Syria, and Lebanon. Levant. Levant includes or contains Palestine, Western Syria, and Lebanon. Okay, this is the second zone. The second zone is in the eastern area of the Nile Valley, and the Levant contains Palestine, Western Syria, and Lebanon, and this is the second zone. Let's move to the third zone. Where is the third zone? The third zone is in the northern Levant. Northern Levant, where the Taurus Mountains separate the Levant from the Anatolian Plateau in Turkey. So the third zone is in the northern Levant, okay? And the Taurus Mountains separate what from what? Taurus Mountains is a mountain range and has a lot of mountains, and it is called Taurus. So Taurus Mountains separate what? Separate Levant from the Anatolian Plateau. And where is the Anatolian Plateau? In Turkey. Okay? Where is the Anatolian Plateau? In Turkey. Plateau is a land that is flat and higher than the surrounding area. If I ask you, define plateau. Plateau is a hill. Okay? Plateau is a hill, and it's land that is flat and higher than the surrounding area. This is plateau. Let's move to the fourth zone. The fourth zone is the Arabian Peninsula, okay? And where is the Arabian Peninsula? In the southern part of the Levant. Where is the Arabian Peninsula? In the southern part of the Levant, okay? And the Arabian Peninsula contains what? Contains 5 sections. Number 1, deserts, oases, coastal areas of Red Sea. Coastal means beach. Coastal areas of Red Sea, Arabian Gulf, and Arabian Sea. So if I ask you, the Arabian Peninsula contains what? Contains deserts, contains oases, contains coastal areas of Red Sea, contains Arabian Gulf and Arabian Sea. This zone includes the countries of Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Yemen, Bahrain, Qatar, Oman, and Kuwait. So the fourth zone includes some countries. What are these countries of the fourth zone? Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Yemen, Bahrain, Qatar, Oman, and Kuwait. These are the countries of the fourth zone. Let's move to the fifth zone. The fifth zone contains important 2 rivers. These rivers are called Tigris and Euphrates. Tigris and Euphrates. So Tigris and Euphrates are rivers. And where is the fifth zone, or where is the location of the fifth zone, it's located in the eastern Levant and south of the Taurus Mountains. So the fifth zone is located in the eastern Levant and south of the Taurus Mountains, and it is called this area Mesopotamia. And Mesopotamia means the land between two rivers. Mesopotamia means the land between two rivers, and these rivers are Tigris and Euphrates. Okay? Let's move to the sixth zone. And where is the sixth zone? The sixth zone is located in eastern Mesopotamia. The sixth zone is located in eastern Mesopotamia, where the Zagros Mountains of western Iran and eastern Turkey extend. So the sixth zone is located in eastern Mesopotamia, where the Zagros is a mountain range, and it's located in the sixth zone, where the Zagros Mountains of western Iran and eastern Turkey extend. This is the sixth zone. So if I ask you, where is Zagros Mountain? It's located where? In the sixth zone in western Iran. Okay? Let's move to the last part in our lesson. How does the geography of the Middle East affect its climate? Let's talk about the climate or the weather of the Middle East. The climate in the highland of Turkey and Iran ranges is warm in summers and cold in winters. So the climate in the highland of Turkey and Iran range is warm in summers and cold in winter. Okay? But the area of Mesopotamia and the Mediterranean coast has hot summers and cool winters. So the area of Mesopotamia and the Mediterranean coast has hot summers and cool winter. But what about the Arabian deserts? The Arabian deserts have an extreme climate. Extreme climate means highest degree climate through summers and winters. Okay, so the Arabian deserts have an extreme climate through summers and winters, and temperature reached 54 degrees in Kuwait and Iran. 54 degrees in Kuwait and Iran. Okay? Most of the region is arid or has little rain. Arid means little rain and dry. Okay? Arid means dry. The last question in our lesson: did the geography of the Middle East play a role in the region's history and culture? Civilizations settled or stayed settled means stayed in and lived near sources of water and agricultural lands. To do what? To grow crops. So civilizations or people settled or stayed in and lived near sources of water. People stayed in or settled in and lived near sources of water and the agricultural lands to grow crops. Because of the landforms of deserts and mountains, people built housing in different ways, using tents, palm trees, or wind towers. So because of the landforms of deserts and the mountains, because the Middle East has a lot of deserts and mountains, people built housing in many different ways. Using what? Using tents, using palm trees, or wind towers. Okay? Because of what? Because of the deserts and mountains. And people use the animals such as camels for what? For transportation, and falcons for hunting. So people of the Middle East used animals for transportation, like what? Like camels, and falcons for hunting. Okay? This is the last part in our lesson. Thank you guys and goodbye.